Libra, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, and Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your money and career reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously, so thank you so very much for doing so. Now, this reading will find you whenever Spirit wants it to find you, so just know that there is no timestamp on this. And if you are interested in a private reading, a private personalized meditation, a healing, a gift card, a mediumship reading, check out my website, daneharttarot.com. It is linked in the description box below, and I look forward to reading for you. And if you want to also check out my Patreon, please do so. It is also linked in the description box below, and again, it's Dane Hart Tarot. So let's see what Spirit has to say. Libra, angels, and spirit guides, show me clearly. You have the Page of Wands, angels, and spirit guides. Oh, the universe. The Four of Pentacles. There's something that makes you feel stuck right now. Angels and spirit guides. You're calling it out though. Yeah, you're breaking a cycle, and that is really cool. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading. Oh, as things fall forward. Yes, okay, and show me clearly. Nine of Wands. Oh, the Ace of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, and then you have three. You have the Hangman, you have the Sun. Of course you do. Oh, you have four. Chatty. Okay, Hangman, Sun. Okay, you see all that? Yes. The Three of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. Okay, I like that energy for you. I really do. Let's see. A little bit better lit. Is that better for you? Okay, I hope so. At the heart of everything right now is you being a student of your prosperity, a student of your passion. Wands represent the career. And so it's either you're starting something new, like you might be starting a new job, or you're switching things up, embracing, a new type of connection, a new way forward. But there is the sense here with the Page of Wands of embracing a newness, of seeing things differently than you have before. And it's also really connecting with your power and your passion in a way that you haven't in a really long time. That there's this sense here of like, oh, I can do this. Oh, I see this. Like, oh my gosh. And you're getting excited about things. This is the passion that gets you out of bed in the morning. This is the drive forward. And there is this renewed excitement, this renewed tenacity, determination, insight to you that is really, 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 really beautiful. And it's a sense of like, oh, I've been waiting for this. It's this reconnection. It's this drive. It's this determination. It's kind of like being in school where you're like, I want to get those good marks. I know what it is that I need to do. And you're going after it. Now, you could have, kind of played around in school and let things slide. But now you're really looking at this as like, I'm building a really firm foundation for what it is that I want. I'm learning everything that I can, and I'm opening up the doors. You're going to open up the doors quite nicely, but do know you have competing energies here where the universe comes in and it's like all the doors are opening. I can be part of the universe. Like this is exquisite and so, so, so powerful. And then there's this fear of, well, what if all the doors do open? Like, what if I fail? What if I fail on a global level? Or what if I fail? And what if all the doors are open to me and I can't succeed at anything? So just being aware of that is going to be super important during this time, that there's this kind of like nagging fear within you that can hold you back from really going after what you want or taking the risks that you want to take on yourself. Be safe about it, right? Make sure that you have money in the bank, or, having a job and looking for a job is better than not. So just being aware of this is going to be really important during this time because you're opening up the doors to so much more. And yet there's a fear of like, what happens next? Like what happens once those doors are opened? And you're going to see that once those doors are open and you succeed and you achieve and you move things forward, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I can still do this. Like this is so cool. And that's going to be really important. With the Four of Pentacles at your root, it's very interesting because you have a lot of vampiric energy that comes at you. Now you can be working with people who are really toxic and negative, and it's going to be really important for you to guard your energy. You can also be putting a lot of your heart, a lot of your soul in your work and then feeling drained and overwhelmed. So being aware of that is also going to be really important during this time. At your root, you're learning how to set healthy boundaries, and you've been learning how to set healthy boundaries. You've been learning how to plant yourself in what it is that you want and embrace your ideas and embrace what it is that you're looking for in the long run, not just right now, but what you're looking for in the long run, and setting a goal that is like that kind of like is like a starting domino to, okay, if I set this goal, oh my gosh, everything else can fall into place. And that's going to be a really important thing for you. It moves you then to the Eight of Cups. And Libra, the Eight of Cups is a powerful card because it's an ending as severe as a divorce. So with that coming through, there's a polarity, I'm saying that word wrong, to this card. So there's like two sides of a coin, right? It's an ending as severe as a divorce, and it is also this energy of I choose me. I choose me, and I'm taking a leap of faith on me, and I'm walking forward in what I love, and I'm letting go of what I don't love anymore. And that's why the ending can be as severe as a divorce or as severe as leaving a job. But what you're going to be seeing for yourself is that you're choosing you. You've learned to choose you. And it's the best decision you've ever made. It really is. It might be hard. It might be overwhelming at times, but choosing you and moving forward in this tenacity and this determination, in this insight for what you want and what you're building, that is really powerful. And it's really, really beautiful. It's also the energy that's leaving. So it's not going to be as all encompassing as it once was, like figuring out the ending of a chapter or a story that was being told. You're like, okay, I figured this out. Like I'm seeing this. Okay, let's move forward. It moves you then to the 10 of Swords. And the 10 of Swords is, this is your strength. And what you're going to see here at Libra is that you've been through a lot. And emotionally, things have been very overwhelming. You might find that you're a little bit sensitive, but you also will find, Libra, that you're done. You're done letting certain things slide that, wouldn't have slid before, if that makes sense. So with the 10 of Swords, you've come to a completion of a cycle mentally. You're also taking out the swords from your back, because in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, this is with 10 swords in the person's back. Here, it's creating a cage around you. You're setting yourself free from a cage of being locked into a certain way of being. You're setting yourself free to be able to move forward to where you want to be, to what you desire for yourself, and to really call out other people's BS. And also to say, well, you know what, that hurt. That hurt. I didn't like hearing that. I don't know why you keep saying that. I've asked you to stop, type of deal. Now it's time to move forward. Now it's time to move forward to what I want, to what I'm looking for, and what I need within me. And you might find that people who think they are supportive can also be adding to anxiety. And a strength is going to be embracing your voice, embracing what you want, embracing what you're looking for, and embracing your way forward, Libra. And it is an extraordinary thing. So your strength here is coming out of the cage. It is realizing that the betrayals that you have been through, the hurts that you have been through financially, emotionally, spiritually, work-wise, creatively, that have made you doubt yourself, that have made you think, I can't do this, and what is there that I'm good at? And I get emotional because the energy of this world is so chaotic. It is so hard right now. And we've all been put through the ringers. And now is time to claim back our sacredness, our power, and what we want. And that's why here, it's like really clear boundaries are really important, because you'll take things in, the energies of the world, you'll take it in psychically, you'll take it in emotionally. And it's like, oh my gosh, it's too much. And so I need these barriers around me. And it brings you then, Libra, to this place of rising in your voice, in your creativity, in your insight, in your ideas, and saying, oh yes, I can. And it moves you then to the 8 of Pentacles. And it moves you to hard work, dedication, and diligence. You get to spread your wings. You get to spread your wings and you walk gently on this earth. You're going after what it is that you want, but you're seeing yourself being able to soar in a way that you're afraid of. So being aware of this is going to be very important. Stepping into the power of what you want, stepping into the beauty that is you, is important. You can get caught up in the details of things, so just be really aware of that. This is a time of hard work and savings, okay? That is also going to be very important here. Have your indulgences, yes, but make sure that you are keeping your eye on the prize of what it is that you want. And again, you can get caught up in the details. It's like, no, let things go out, let things move forward. Now, if you're in a form of work where, the details really, really matter, getting caught up in the details can be important. Excuse me. Getting a second set of eyes on things can be really important. Looking at things differently is powerful, and then moving forward in that knowledge, in that determination, in that insight, that's going to be very, very helpful for you. It moves you then to the Nine of Wands. And the Nine of Wands is this energy like, I am so tired of fighting. And this is at work. So you might be looking at things, Libra, here and thinking, I'm switching jobs, right? Or you're setting down really clear boundaries within yourself. You don't need to sit there and have a conversation with coworkers. You're setting down these boundaries within yourself and you're saying, this is what I'm going after. This is what I want. This is what I'm looking for. This is what I'm accepting as coming into my sphere of being. And this is what I'm rejecting. And it moves you then forward into the sense of, I'm tired of the fighting. I'm tired of the fighting. I'm moving forward in success, bounty, and abundance. You will need to lean on support. So you're going to find that you're leaning on certain people, certain ideas, certain inspirations that you have, that you're soaking up knowledge during this time, but your body keeps a toll. So you might find that you're a little bit stiff. You get headaches. There's a sense of, I've been in a fight or flight for so long. I need to let myself rest. I need to let myself heal. And your body will let you know when you're not, when you're again pushing so hard because you are so ambitious, you are so determined, you are so focused. You're walking away from the chaos of it all, and you're stepping into letting yourself be successful and saying, I have every right to be. And it moves you then to this environment of your cup being filled. It moves you then to this place where blessings are coming in, prosperity is coming in, but you're also releasing a lot of anger and hurt that you've had around money, that you've had around career, that you've had around being successful and being seen. And it doesn't show you taking this gift. Now you can subconsciously, we haven't gotten there yet, but right now you're taking it in and you're healing and you're connecting. And what Spirit means by taking this gift, meaning knowing that you're taking it. This is happening more on an intuitive, psychic, spiritual level. And so here, you're taking in this gift, you're taking in this energy, and you can just feel a little bit sensitive. Like the world has sharp edges, right? You can feel a little bit overwhelmed. And so taking care of yourself and making sure that you're nourishing your body and taking care of your body and your soul and your aura and everything like that, so that the harsh edges don't engulf you, that's going to be really important here. Because you have a beautiful sensitivity, you have a beautiful sense of love guiding you forward. You're ruled by Venus, and so the heart is everything for you. And it moves you then to the hopes and the fears. And this is the Seven of Pentacles. There's a fear around being too patient, right? I'm waiting too long. It's taking too long. And there's a hope that everything will ripen, that everything will move forward. But there's a fear of the unknown. And we have that right at the center. There's the fear of the universe coming in. And so with the Seven of Pentacles here, it's being patient with yourself. It's saying things take time. And we don't want them, especially right now, we don't want it to take time. We want it yesterday. And so here there's a determination, a focus, an insight. There is a sense of, what am I building towards? And how can I have that building, that tenacity, guide me in the way that I need it? Be patient with yourself, but also know that there are certain things that you're going to let go of, certain things that were right before, and you're like, no, that's not working for me now, and I'm not going to be doing that anymore. And it brings you then to the Hangman. You're seeing things differently than you have seen things before. You're also embracing the fact that you were meant to stand out, not blend in. But there has been painful realizations that are like, I want to say, like, I'm not like everybody else. It's that real sense of, I'm not meant to walk the same road as everyone. And if I were, it would just be so much easier. So there could be a bit of anger and resentment there as well. With the Hangman, you have different ideas. You have different ways of looking at things. You have different interests, and here's the time to utilize that, to say, I'm meant to stand out, not blend in. And as you're meant to stand out and not blend in, you're taking care of yourself. You're looking at what you want in your life, and the sun comes forward and it says, I get to shine. Now, as I am seeing me, as I am accepting me, as I am connecting with me, I shine in the most exquisite and beautiful way. I let myself embrace my power, my tenacity, and my insight. I let beauty be a part of me. It's the happiest card in the whole entire deck. I love to see this in money and career readings because it means yes. It means yes to your dreams. It means yes to what it is that you want to achieve and what it is that you want to go after and what it is that you are going after. Be patient with yourself. That's going to be important. You're also working really hard solely, okay? You're going to need to lean on other people, but what you do is what you do. It's your talent. It's your gift. It's your prosperity. It's your abundance. This is you shining through. So being aware of that with the Three of Pentacles is super important here. It's your prosperity. It is your success. It's focusing on the details, but not being obsessed with them. It's letting wealth come in and knowing that you are absolutely worthy of money. And it's also knowing that you are working towards what you have dreamt of and what you deeply desire in your life. And it brings you then to the Page of Swords. And the Page of Swords is you. You're represented by the swords in the minor arcana. Okay? You're cutting through doubts, fears, negativities, hurts, pains, disappointments. Both of the pages have messages from spirit. You're deeply connected to spirit. You could be opening up psychically, intuitively. You could already know this about yourself, but if you don't, this can be overwhelming. What you're going to see here is that you're embracing your passion and you're embracing your voice, your tenacity, your words in order to get what it is that you want. Here, there is a rabbit, the rabbit in the moon, connected to sacred feminine energy, but can also make us a little bit timid, right? Rabbits are naturally timid and cautious. Here with the horse, it's also that connection to sacred feminine energy. But the white horse in Celtic mythology has us connected and has you connected, Libra, to the spirit world. So you're getting insights from spirit. You're seeing things with more openness and more honesty than you have before. There's also going to be a speed that you want to move at that, again, just be mindful of. You're not meant to move at that fast a speed right now. It's going to be a little bit slower than you want it to be, which will make it really easy for you to give up, for you to say, I'm never going to make it, and for you to be like, I'm just being fanciful. No, look at what it is that you want and go after it with that single-minded ambition. Okay, go after it with this sense of, this is where I need to stand, and this is what I desire for myself. Now, you might need to do other things on the side. That's perfectly fine, right? But here, you're stepping into the power of your voice. You're being a student of what it is that you want to say. You're looking at things differently than you have before, but you're also looking at yourself differently. And there's a sense here of learning new things, of pushing the boundaries, of opening up doors and saying, an old dog can learn new tricks type of thing. Like, it's never too late, and I am going after this. And that is beautiful for you. There's also that sense with the page, with that youthful energy of a child, where it's like anything is possible. And I am believing that anything is possible, again, because those people that succeed, yeah, some of them have, the backings of really powerful people behind them. But a lot of people who succeed because they were so determined they would. They saw it. And then they made it happen. And so here, visualize what it is that you want. Become really, really clear with what it is that you want. And then have that goal, like focus it down with your money and your career. Focus it down and say, this is what I'm going after. I would focus here on money. Give yourself a dollar amount that you want to be making, okay, that you want to move forward in. I would focus on money here. And then with the career, because you are a bit battered and bruised, okay, slow it down and say to yourself, how can this be easier? How can I show myself grace? And how can I move me forward with keeping the care of me in mind? Okay, not becoming overwhelmed and kind of zoning out. So being very aware of this, especially if you are an entrepreneur, is going to be very important, but it's important in everything. It's important in everything because you're teetering on burnout. So many people are. And it's also frustration and a bit of disgust to work so hard, to give so much, and to feel like you're just not getting ahead. And this is a time where that stops. You are getting ahead. You are. You have the sun shining on you, but things start to change. Things start to move in directions you hadn't expected, you didn't see for yourself. And it's opening up your door exquisitely, exquisitely. So be brave during this time, Libra, because it takes a leap of faith. It moves you then to your spirit message. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. This is adventure. You want an adventure. You do. You want a bit of an adventure here. And following your success, believing in yourself is part of that adventure. It is. It moves you then to your chakra energy. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Spiritual awakening. That's why Spirit said in this reading, right? You are psychically awakening. You are spiritually awakening. This is the crown chakra. Spirit is crowning you, guiding you, embracing your glory, embracing your success. Go for it. Go for it. It moves you then to the energy to be mindful of. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides, angels. So we have two. We have both of these are major arcana cards. So this is Cernunnos, that's the devil, and this is the death card. So the death card is Scorpio energy. The devil is Capricorn energy. Capricorn energy is December 22nd to January 19th. Scorpio energy is right after Libra. So it's October 23rd to November 21st. Chained to secrets. Chained to secrets right here. Not either saying to yourself what it is that you want or having somebody who kind of keeps you in the dark with things and you feel left out. There is something here, Libra, about feeling like kept out of things, like at work or around something, and you are being kept out of things. It's not to like increase your paranoia, but it's to say those people, I'm not relying on them anymore. I'm not. And it's moving forward then in honesty and truth, because the people that keep you out, like they're sneaky and you don't want to be with them anyway, but it does feel hurtful to not be included. So do be aware of this during this time. It moves you then here, Libra, to manifest. And I think I said Scorpio, I do apologize. It moves like here, Libra, you don't want to be friends with them anyway. Like you don't want them to accept you and like bring you into their circle, because they're not the type of people you want to be around. It's not the energy that you want in your life. Okay, so just be aware of that. They're chained to a lot of addictions, like they're addicted to, like gossiping or just even nasty things. And it's like, no, I'm not doing this. And it moves you to manifest. Manifest the power that you want in your life. And I know that it sounds so simple, just like think it and it will come. No, move forward with single-minded determination of this is what I want, this is what I'm going after, this is what I need in my life, and nothing and no one is stopping me. I'm manifesting it forward because I have utter belief in myself. Now, it can take more time than you had expected, sure, but keeping that centered in your mind and releasing all the fear and releasing all the ways that is like, I'm not good enough, and moving forward in I am enough, that's everything for you, Libra. Keeping it balanced within you. It moves you then to your chakra energy. This is personal power, the solar plexus chakra. You are embracing your power, your determination, and your success. You are personally, you're moving forward in power. Listen to your gut, but also let your voice be heard, let you be heard. It moves you then to the energy to be mindful of. This is why Scorpio was enhanced here, because the King of Cups is water sign energy, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. So here with the King of Cups, it can be like, hey, be mindful of a Scorpio, but also be mindful of somebody who's rather sneaky. They're just rather sneaky, okay? And the King of Cups has a way of being very emotionally manipulative. It brings you then to, your subconscious spirit message. You're moving away from lies and deceits, and you're stepping into truth, and you're stepping into your power. You have somebody who's helping you. They're not as helpful as you would like them to be, and that's okay. You're stepping into your truth. You're stepping into your power. You're leaving certain things behind that you just don't want anymore in your life that weighs you down, and you're going after what you desire with a real sense of this has been hard earned. And because it has been hard earned, it is even more sacred to you. It is even more powerful. And it's moving forward in money and career in this way that it's like, it is my sacred right, my sacred gift to live in abundance, to live in bounty. And it doesn't mean we have to have a mansion on the hill, but it does mean that there is a prosperity and a bounty that is just naturally a part of you and radiates outward. Like there's a sense that there is an aura of wealth to you that you don't even realize, Libra. So when people are like, oh, you think you're so special, you think you're better than me, and which is what somebody is thinking here, it's like, I don't. But they see the fact that you are solely, like your soul is vibrating at a higher level than theirs as being intimidating, because people gravitate towards you more than they gravitate towards them. All right, Libra, I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Bye.